The Super Duke's new 1390 designation indicates a capacity bump for its already punchy V-twin engine. KTM increased its bore from 108 millimeters to 110 millimeters, pushing the displacement to 1,350 cc. That makes it good for 10 more horses and 5 Newton meters more torque than before, bringing its output to 190 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 145 Newton meters at 8,000 revolutions per minute. The updated mill also sports a variable valve lift system via a shifting cam that behaves according to where in the rev range you are. According to KTM, it's there to ensure optimal power and torque throughout the whole range, with variable fuel mapping to meet Europe's ever-tightening emissions standards. The Super Duke also features a redesigned airbox and ram air system, new throttle bodies, and a repositioned top feed injector that promises smoother power delivery. We've ridden the outgoing Super Duke, and while it's no slouch, it's also remarkably manageable. If we're being honest, its motor didn't need an update, but if the changes to the 1390 are as good as advertised, it'll be primed for peak shenanigans. Revised gearing at 5th and 6th gear should make it even more of a blast at top speed too. The Super Duke's chassis hasn't changed much, but it's been augmented with new suspension components. 48mm WP apex open cartridge forks prop up the front, adjustable for compression, rebound, and preload. Outback, a WP Apex piggyback shock splits its compression adjustment into high and low speed adjusters. The Super Duke Evo takes all that and adds the latest version of WP's semi-active technology system. It's an electronically controlled variable damping system that adapts in real time based on your riding style and the road surface. There are 5 damping modes, selectable from the Super Duke's TFT display. An extra Suspension Pro pack is available ex-factory, which includes additional Pro and Track suspension settings. It adds the ability to set suspension preload electronically according to your height with 3 base settings, and it includes an anti-dive setting. Then there's the Factory Start feature, which automatically lowers the rear wheel at a standstill for more traction off the line. Not unlike the start systems used in MotoGP. Stopping power comes from twin 4-piston Brembo-style monoblock calipers up front, gripping 320mm discs. A 240mm disc sits out back. A new Brembo master cylinder offers more adjustment than before, while a self-venting system means that the clutch and brake master cylinders don't require regular bleeding. Electronic aids include multiple riding modes, ABS, traction control, and optional extras like anti-wheelie control and launch control. The optional track mode comes with 2 display settings for the bike's TFT screen so that you can choose to focus either on your lap times or telemetry data. The KTM 1390 Super Duke R has undergone a number of visual changes too, starting with its headlight, taking the traditional alien-like Duke headlight design to new heights. The deeply recessed LED unit follows the same lines as the 990 Duke's new light. The setup is split into daytime running lights, and a new 17-liter, 4.6-gallon fuel tank sits up top, flanked by sharper shrouds that echo the geometry of the headlight. Out back, the tail section has been trimmed down to the extent that it's shed its tail light. Tail light duties are now handled by the rear combination turn signal LEDs. The rider geometry is slightly sharper too, thanks to a subtle repositioning of the tank and handlebars. Like its predecessor, the Super Duke is compact, angular, and lean, but it's considerably more aggressive looking now, with a spec sheet to match. Naked street fighters might not be our usual fare, but we can't wait to swing a leg over it.